Chapter 171. Protest. Wise reply. Humility. But the Speaker of the 99 Councillors said, instead of preparing himself for the reception of the laws, "That is all we need. Just keep your certainly not too meaningful laws for yourself, including the divine penal sanction, because it is enough that we emigrate voluntarily, and therefore leave you the autocracy. But to also adopt any sanctioned laws, and thereby acknowledge your autocracy over us, wherever we go and live, we will certainly not do. And in case of a violent enforcement, we also will know how to protest." Because if there is a God who helped you onto the ancient throne of this city, he must be just and wise. And if so, he then cannot possibly enforce any laws on those beings who should be free according to his creational plans, by which they are placed in all slavery. A free creature under laws is surely the greatest contradiction, the greatest disorder, a wind contained in sacks. How can such a contradiction exist in God, who is the highest freedom himself, and must be eternally? Yes, where large human societies, such as here in the city of Hanoch, are living together, certain divisions as morally civil laws are necessary. But their reason is precisely none other than maintaining the freedom of every educated human being, and on the contrary, for the not yet educated, a school for developing his being for freedom. See, there certain laws are needed, because without them, the educated man among the uneducated would be exposed as if being among tearing beasts of a dense forest. But if a group of very well-educated people would settle somewhere on a still open space of the earth, who, according to their high education, quite well know what they have to do, why should they be bound by laws to a person with whom they will forever have nothing more to do? Say, can even the highest wisdom in a God being provide only a half-sensible reason for this? We can provide for ourselves. Should we find it necessary to have laws among ourselves, we will do so on our own. But for as long as this will not be the case, we remain free and live under the sole law of mutual friendship. And if we want to put something into effect, we will mutually advise each other, and what the majority views as good will remain. Thus it is now our joint decision to embrace under no circumstances any laws from you, irrespective of whatever content they may be. Yes, we even refuse any piece of advice from your now royal side. Let us therefore move away freely, as we have allowed you to go and open the temples. This is all we ask from you, and also the only thing we would accept from you. When Olad had heard this, he became excited and said, Amen, I say, and you will not leave this building until you will have subjugated your rigid will and your great pride under my sceptre. I know your intentions. It is of a mutinous nature. Therefore, this is now my first law to you, that you will be kept here until you will have learned that the culmination of all human freedom is humility. For it is not a matter of your physical, but your spiritual freedom. This consists in humility and not in mutinous arrogance. Defeat this first, and it will then show whether my laws will disconcert your freedom or not. So be it. Amen.